Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to week 5, day 1 of the Bleached Bones $30,000 League of Arenas tournament. I'm Azael. I'm here by myself, I guess. I guess I'm solo casting. I don't know. No one's told me anything. I'm trying to sucker Van Rookie into coming in and doing a little bit more commentary, but he has not agreed to it just yet. We do have the first picks and the bans starting up here. It's going to be Cool Story going up against From Cyclone with Love. And it is the Ali Shaman ban for both teams. Not that big of a surprise. You know, one addition that some people may not have known from last week is that Tosan did get added into From Cyclone with Love. He made his debut actually against my team. And maybe he'll come out again. But the Frostmate is going to be the first pick here for From Cyclone with Love. And Cool Story is going to go with that Resto Shaman pick. Should be a pretty interesting one. If you're echoing Raining Sun, you probably have 2 copies of the stream open because there's nothing going on with that. So anyway, Cool Story. You know, they're in last place right now. From Cyclone with Love is a pretty strong team, so we'll see what Cool Story can get done. I mean, so far they just haven't had the right picks. They haven't had the right bans. They haven't had the right comps. So it's definitely been a bit rough. But anyway. From Cyclone with Love, you know, they're in a bit of a different position here. They're trying to fight to stay in that top 4, to get in that top 4, and secure themselves one of those positions. You know, they really want to make sure that they're able to get out of this round robin league. We are going to have the second picks and bans coming in right now, and it is going to be Feral Druid being banned out From Cyclone with Love, and the Holy Priest going to be banned out there by Cool Story. So should be pretty interesting, you know. From Cyclone with Love right now, they're in 5th place, but they only have 4 points, and the top 4 all have 8 points or more. So they need to start stringing together some wins here. They have 2 games remaining, so theoretically it's possible for them to get 8 points, and then they have to hope that Toxic Youth or I guess my team, well, but I don't know. Actually, maybe it's not even possible because even if they won both their games and we lost all 3 of our last series, then we still would have won the head-to-head. So I don't even think it's possible for them to actually get top 4 anymore. But regardless, they're going to give it their best, and we are going to have Shadow Priest, DK, Resto Shaman coming out here for Cool Story. They're going to be going up against the Shatter play from Cyclone with Love, and it is Mage, Shadow Priest, and Restoration Shaman. We're going to have Yultrafen, Vanya Duratar, and Vengi going up against, it's going to be Vegari, I don't know. And I'm not sure who plays the Shadow Priest. I'm not sure if it's Mystic or Chaz. I'm guessing that it is Mystic, and then it's going to be Chaz playing the Resto Shaman. So that should be it. Pretty interesting matchup here. And we are going to get this started relatively quickly. And I apologize for the late start, guys. What happened was the streamer for the Russian stream, and he's also like the head admin. There was no electricity where he was living, so electricity was completely out up until literally when we were the games were actually supposed to start. So we were thinking that it was going to be canceled for today, and then last minute he came in and he messaged me and he was like, no, it's good now, we can start. So there is a delay because of that, but we are going to have the games, and hopefully there's not going to be any more delays moving forward. So we're just going to have to find out what factions these guys want to play on. Okay. But looks like I was already on the right faction and everything, so everything should be good. Yeah, so it's going to be these 2 teams, and it looks like they're mostly fighting for pride here, just based on the standings, and I can pull up those standings for you guys. If you look here, if you go to prestige-gaming.ru/league, and then you click on the teams tab, you can see the red division and the blue division. And it's a Cool Story. They have 4 games played. They have 2 points. They're in last place right now, and then From Cyclone with Love, they have 5 matches played, only 4 points though, and then you have the top 4 right now, all have a lot of points. So even if they only have 2 matches remaining, one of them is this. Even if they win their last 2 matches, they're only going to have 8 points, which should only get them in a tie right now with teams that have a lot of games left to play, and teams that I think already beat them head-to-head. So I think the only way possible would be if they haven't played Toxic Youth, and Toxic Youth loses their last 2 series, and then From Cyclone with Love beats them in the head-to-head or something like that. But I don't even know. It seems like it's almost impossible for them to actually make it out of the group now. But regardless, they're going to try to give us a good show here, and we'll find out what they're going to be able to get done. Cool Story, they only have 4 series played, so they're going to be pumping out a couple couple games today. It is going to be Cool Story versus From Cyclone with Love, and then we're going to have Reject Comp versus Cool Story, and then Reject Comp versus Toxic Youth. Reject Comp is Hydra's team, and they're also having a bit of a rough go of it. They only have 4 points, but they have played one less game than From Cyclone with Love, so they have a bit of a better chance to make it into that top 4. But they're going to be going up against Toxic Youth today, which is going to be very hard for them. That's going to be a very tough matchup. Cool Story, I definitely think is beatable for both these teams, but I'm not sure if Reject Comp is going to be able to take down Toxic Youth or not. So anyway, guys, we are going to see what is going to get done here, and there's going to be pretty much all of the red group is going to be decided today, guys. So, or not today, this weekend rather. So for me personally, it's going to be a very exciting weekend because that's where my team is playing. So I definitely want to be able to see that we do our best. We're going to be playing 3 straight matches on Sunday, which should be pretty awesome. And it seems like I don't have. Okay, yeah, I don't have this on. Okay, let's get that good. Okay, there we go. But yeah, so my team is playing its last 3 matches all in a row on Sunday, and Sunday is when everything's going to be decided. So by the end of Sunday, we're going to know exactly who is going to finish where. So it should be pretty interesting. We definitely want to be the only team to finish undefeated, and we have the possibility of doing that. So we're going to try to do our very best to be able to win out and win our last 3 matches, and hopefully be able to get an easier match as a result of that, moving forward. So we'll see if we're going to be able to get that done or not. All right, so it is going to be Chaz on that Resto Shaman, and it is going to be. Oh wait, yeah, and that is going to be Mystic. Okay, and this is going to be Cool Story. It's going to be Yultrafen. And then Durotar. And we have Venki. Okay, cool. Alright, so everything should be good. But yeah, so we're looking to try to go undefeated. We'll see if we're going to be able to do that. But there's going to be everything's going to be decided for the red group this weekend, and then the last of the matches for the blue group are going to be decided next weekend. And that group includes people such as Ben Ruki's team and Bleached Bones, which has a lot of the biggest name European players, and some many other very good teams as well. The top 4 teams from each group are going to be moving on. This is really the kind of crunch time. Every team needs to get as many points as they can to try to finish in the best possible position that they do have available. So I definitely want to be able to everyone's going to really be able to want to try to just win out from here. The pressure's kind of on because the problem is, even if you get in that top 4, if you finish maybe 4th or something, if you finish 4th, then you're going to be playing against the first place team from the opposite division, which may not be a matchup you're going to be able to take down. So for these teams that want to try to stay alive as long as they possibly can, it's going to be tough if they get knocked down early. So they're definitely going to want to just play their absolute best here and try to get as many points as possible and finish high in the standings. Cool Story, they are eliminated. There's no chance of them making it into the top 4, but they're going to do their best to play for pride. They want to show some good games and everything like that. But I think that from Cyclone with Love and Reject Comp as well, they kind of want the points more, man, because they maybe have a chance of getting into the group. And I think it's really kind of unlikely for both of them, but they have a shot. So they're going to be giving it all, and they know that this is a must-win. You can't lose to Cool Story. They're in last place, and you have to win all your remaining games if you want to have a chance here of getting out. So there's some pressure on From Cyclone with Love, definitely. Anyway, this is going to be our first best of 3, guys. It's going to be pretty interesting. It's going to be From Cyclone with Love going up against Cool Story. And we are going to see just how well they're going to be able to do. It will be that Shadow Priest, Frost Mage, Resto, Shaman comp. Okay, the Shaman DC'd. He's relogging really quick, and we're going to start that countdown back up again. There was a fear word, but you're allowed to put the fear word up once the commentators are dead, so the fear word was fine. You can do that as soon as the commentator dies. And everything is good with that. I mean, it might end up being a bit early because there was that DC. Okay, so they're going to have to actually requeue because he lost his frames. Alright, so going to have to requeue this game, unfortunately. That's too bad. But we will be getting right back into it, hopefully. And in the meantime, I am just looking. Oh, it's Chaz, not Chase. My mistake. But I'm just looking to see if there's going to be a second commentator or not. And if there is, we'll pull them in and maybe make it a little bit more fun for you guys. I'm trying to see, like I said, Vent told me he wanted to do some more commentating, but now he's dodging. So Venruki dropping the ball, and I know they're looking to see. Rylez doesn't seem to be here, and I don't know if Zunyaki's here. So it seems like people aren't really around right now, unfortunately. I don't know where Rylez is. I don't know what's going on with all that stuff. But anyway, we're trying to get some people in and see if we can have a solo cast, or not have a solo cast rather. But if we have to, it's not really a big deal. Shouldn't be too hard. I think it's just more fun for everyone involved if there is a second commentator, kind of chat back and forth and all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, once again, first best of 3 of the day, and if you're not familiar with the format, it is a best of 3 of 3. So what that means is, one team wins the first best of 3, and then it goes back to the picks and the bans. You go into the second best of 3 after that. If the same team wins 2 best of 3s in a row, then the series is over. That team then takes 2 points. You get 1 point for every best of 3 that you win. So if one team wins the first best of 3 and then the other team wins the second best of 3, you go to the third one, and then whoever takes that is obviously going to take the series, but the losing team will still go home with 1 point. So you're rewarded for best of 3 wins and losses. So that is really what it's all about. It doesn't matter if you win every best of 3 2-1 or win them every best of 3 2-0. As long as you win the best of 3, it counts as a win. You can still get the same amount of points. So that's really what you're looking to do, is just take as many best of 3s as possible. So that really is the important part. And guys, you can tweet at me throughout the day. Let me know what you're feeling, who you're cheering for, what comps you think is going to come out. Really anything like that is appreciated and helpful to help me kind of fill the time and everything during the the downtime when I am solo commentating. That is kind of the hard part, is just filling time in between games and trying to keep it interesting. Got a tweet from Azael. She says, "This stream needs some more NSYNC." You want it. I should have played some NSYNC, but I think the Druid Sandstorm playlist was pretty tight too. All right, so we are just being killed off. Maybe we'll just mute that so we don't have to listen to the ghoul going crazy, and then I can unmute as soon as I'm actually dead. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. If I had to make a prediction, I am thinking that From Cyclone with Love is going to take this pretty comfortably, but you never know. And Cool Story is going to be a team that we're going to have to fight on Sunday, so I definitely don't want to underestimate them too much. Countdown has begun, though. And 20 seconds remaining until the gates are going to open on this first game. And guys, thank you for tuning in. Let your friends know that we are live. I know we got a late start, but hopefully people are still going to come and tune in and hang out, and hopefully we'll still have some really good games. It is going to be Cool Story playing the Shadow Priest DK Resto Shaman comp, going up against the Resto Shaman, Shadow Priest, and Frost Mage from Cyclone with Love. And here we have Yelchfin kind of charging in there. The Shadow Priest looking for something to do. Vanya Durotar just jumping around on his rocket. He's going to throw down the D&D, try to pop that mage out of the Invis. Unfortunately, he's not able to get him, and both priests just trying to get those Mind Blasts out, trying to build up their orbs. You can see Vegary kind of just sneaking around here on the left side. He's going to go for the Ring of Frost. Will he land that? He does catch that Shadow Priest, but no one else. Shadow Priest is going to get dispelled out of that immediately, and the DK is going to get right onto this mage. Vegary pulling back here. You can see that they're actually killing off the ghoul pet as well. But here comes the swap onto Chaz immediately. Are they going to get the silence off on that? It looks like the silence does come in. We did see the Stoneform on the Devouring Plague, so no more Insanities can be spammed out there. But look at Yelchfin down pretty low. Vengi into the silence. Yelchfin may have to use an early disperse here. He does go into Spectral Guise. I thought he just died there for a second because he did disappear on my frame. But Mystic is going to be pulling back as well. He is going to be the target there for Vanya Duratar, and you can see him getting shattered down about half HP. The cooldown's ending for this mage right now, though. Devouring Plague coming out on him. CS onto the Mind Play is Insanity there from Vegary, and he's going to be able to shut that down. Frostfire Bolt comes crashing into Yoltrafan, going to dip him down a little bit, and he will get that full poly off on Vengi, but the Massive Spell going to come in. It will land, and it's going to put them both into a VT Fear, unfortunately, and Vanya Duratar down to about 17% HP. Does have to pop the AMS. The AMS does not get broken, but there's the grip on a Chaz. They're going to go hard on him once again. Gargoyle being popped here. They have the silence off that. I'm sure they do. The silence does come in. Devouring Plague goes up as well. Where are the Mind Play Insanities? He's going to be MCS on them. He will be able to pull back here behind the pillar. The Gargoyle is still out there. Earthshield finally goes up now for him. They're going to make a swap over onto Vegary, it looks like. He's going to be able to get the Water Elemental back out there. The VT Fear is going to be caught by Chaz. Both his teammates kind of getting a little bit low here, and you can see the Mage down about 40% HP. Gargoyle is still hitting the Shaman, and the Mage may actually just die. He gets down to about 13% HP. The Healing Surge now coming in. They're probably going to want to make a swap back onto the Shaman, but the DK is actually going to get feared. Here comes the Grip out. There's the Orb. There's the Silence onto Vengi as well. AMS has come out there from Vanya Duratar. He's charging after the Shaman. The Shaman down to about 50% HP. Does use his Trinket there. MCS now onto Vengi. Vanya is down about 30% HP. He's going to need some help. He drops the AMC. Good job by him. He should be fine now. They're going to make the swap back over onto the Mage. Vegary in some trouble. Cool story. You know, not making it easy for From Cyclone with Love. They're looking pretty strong actually this time around, I have to say. But the Shatter is going to come out here onto Yoltrafan. Yoltrafan going to be forced to disperse there. There's the full sheep onto Vengi, the Hex onto Vanya. They did have that 3v1. Was he able to steal that Hex though? I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it. No Hex is coming out just yet. Vanya in some trouble though. Doesn't have the AMC. AMS not yet available. Gonna have to catch some heals here. He is down relatively low. The Strangulate comes out there onto Chaz. The Fear comes out as well though. And Vanya down to 20% HP. AMS comes up just in time. Silence there onto Vengi. Vengi in some trouble. Chaz gonna be silenced as well. Pops the Stone Form once more. He's gonna be able to get back behind the pillar. We see that Vanya though going to get DP'd. He's at 10% HP. Oh my god, he gets caught with a crit NS heal, and Vegary may just go down 10% HP. What a risky block there. One Shadow of Death came in, he would have been gone, and Cool Story would have taken the lead here. Vanya Duratar pulling back once again. He's going to go back out here onto the Mage. The Mage will be the target consistently throughout this game, it looks like. He's going to actually grip away that Shadow Breeze, trying to prevent the Fear. Nice job by him, keeping him away from his Shaman actually. And Vegary here is out of blocks, I do believe, so he's going to have to blink back behind the pillar. Vanya going to pull back here as well, not feeling too confident to charge in there just yet, but he will be able to catch a kill in the here from Vengi. He's going to push forward, and you look up the mana on Vengi. Vengi way up on mana here. Chaz going to be pulling back as well. He's going to be put into the Strangulate. There's the Deep Freeze and the MCS onto Vanya, but it came in a little bit too late. Desecrated Ground went down. He was able to get out of there. AMS goes up on the Devouring Plague. Shadow Fiend has been popped here as well. He's going to pull back behind the pillar. Vengi going to be able to top him back off, and now Vanya will be charging in there. He does pop his on-use Trinket. He's trying to connect back to his target. It's going to be the Shaman. The Shaman could be in some trouble here. The Silence comes in. He still has his Trinket available. There's the Death Grip. He's going to get Life Grip back. He gets Death Grip back once again. He's 10% HP, 5% HP. Spirit Link needs to go down. Vegary needs to get in there. He does. 2% HP. Oh my god, I can't believe he survived there. Vegary now at 30% HP. All of them getting so low here. From Cyclone with Love looking like they're in a lot of trouble here. Vegary going to be getting very low there. He is going to blink out, but the DK going to be getting back to him. Cooldowns are coming up here once again here for Cool Story, and they are going to have Disperse available. Yoltrafan put in the Deep Freeze, but no damage comes out whatsoever. Mystic is just completely tapped on mana. Chaz almost zoom as well there. The Silence and the MCS comes out, but they get nothing done. Vanya going to be charging in. He doesn't want to let them drink. He's just got to stop the Shaman from getting his mana back here. And the Ring of Frost going to be put down. Psy-Fiends on both sides going down as well. Vegary going to be put into the Psy-Fiend Fear. Now Yoltrafan put into the Psy-Fiend Fear. Vanya put into the Psy-Fiend Fear. We can see the Psy-Fiends just doing work for both sides. Vegary going to go for the Shatter here onto Yoltrafan. He's going to get pretty low. Devouring Plague comes out. Will the Disperse be forced? There's the Poly onto Vengi. Looks like he's fine regardless. Vanya Duratar charging in. He's going to be onto the Mage. The Mage down to 50% HP. His Ice Block back up. We can see that the Temporal Shield is going to be popped there, and he's going to be pulling back. Drops the Frost Ward as well. The Strangulate comes out on Chaz. Vegary in some trouble. The Devouring Plague was up on him. A full sheep, which was stolen by Vanya. Vanya puts Chaz into the full sheep. Nice job by him with that spell steal. Or not with the spell steal, with the Dark Sim, but Alter Time procs now coming out of Vegary here. Maybe going to be able to force the Disperse from Yoltrafan, but doesn't look like they can do it. And really, From Cyclone with Love seems to have stabilized. I mean, they almost went down a bunch of times, but the damage seems to be slowing somewhat from Cool Story. Cool Story, hasn't been able to get that pressure out that they've been wanting. They got them down at 2% HP, they got them down 10% HP, and now it seems to have has stopped. They're charging in here onto Vegary. Once again, though, Vegary going to blink back behind the pillar. He's going for the shatter onto Durotar. We can see that the DK going to be dipped down about half HP. The disarm comes in from the Shadow Priest, and we have Chaz here back behind the pillar looking for some drinks. No, he's going to go for the Hex now. Decides that's not the best idea, not the best time for that. AMS was popped there by Vanya. We can see that Devouring Plague was out on Vegary. The crit heal comes in on him, though. He's going to be fine. Strangulate onto Chaz. What do they have off that? This mage getting pretty low. Gargoyle has been popped. There's a Hex on Mystic. Triple CC coming out. They have a silence for Chaz. Doesn't look like it just yet, but Vegary going to be in some trouble as the Gargoyle is chasing after him. He's going to be taking some big damage. Going for the Shatter onto the Shadow Priest. Devouring Plague comes out on him as well, but not taking too much pressure. And Vegary really the one in trouble here. He's kind of kiting his Shaman a little bit. Chaz is completely and now there's that blink coming in for the Gnaw stun. He's going to try to drop the Ring of Frost. That's going to be Mind Frozen, though. And the Fear comes in on Vanya. Are they going to be able to get that dispelled? Doesn't look like it just yet. Vegary going to have to trinket there. Goes for the Poly. He's going to get shocked. Gargoyle will be despawning, but we see that he is, completely Chaz that is, and Vegary so low at 35% HP. The Devouring Plague comes in. There's the Strangulate onto Chaz once again. Will the Ice Block be forced? He's into double death range. He needs to block. The block does come out at 13% HP. Silence on Vengi now. Yultraven was forced into this burst as well at the same time. We can see that now Vegary is out of that block. He's going to pop his cooldowns. Icy Veins is up there. Water Elemental was resummoned as well. But they're going to be going hard onto him. The G-Heal coming out there from Chaz. The Hex is going to come out on the Vanya. It should be dispelled. It is. We are going to see now Vanya kind of pulling back a little bit, but he's going to swap right back onto Vegary. The Frost Orb comes out. They're going to try to avoid that. Deep Freeze onto Vengi. But the DP comes in. He's in a lot of trouble. The Strangulate comes out on Chaz. Vegary going to have to blink back behind the pillar. Will drop the Ring of Frost. Going to be okay. Should be able to get top back off, but cool story. They're getting all the kill attempts. They're getting the pressure, but they need to finish someone off, and Mystic is going to be the target now. DP came out on him, but he gets dispersed and everything, so I don't really think that's the right target. There's the full sheep on Vengi, though. Will this Shatter Play be able to finish someone off themselves? Can they get that random burst kill that they're looking for? Chaz looked like he wanted to go for a drink, but he's unable to do it. Vegary going to be gripped back on his blink. He's gripped once again. They need to get a slow on him, though, because he's just kind of walking away right now. And Vanya is down to half HP. Silence comes out on Vengi, though. Bonga is going to have to pull back. The Devouring Plague comes in on him. Will he drop the AMS? No, he doesn't have it, so AMZ goes down. Monotide is available here for Chaz, but Chaz, not using it just yet. Vegary looking like he's okay, though. He is just kind of kiting around here. He has this full dots up. The Temporal Shield comes out as well. He's going to be gripped back as he did blink away there. Devouring Plague coming in. He's going to be gripped again. The Mind Flay Insanities are coming out. The Life Grip came out there as well. Chaz going to be put into the Asphyxiate. Ghoul going to be resummoned here by Vanya. The Shatter trying to come in here onto Vanya Durotar. Not able to do it, really. Not too much damage coming in. We're almost 9 minutes into this game. Vanya Durotar going to be forced to pop that AMS again. Vengi going to be put into the Deep Freeze. Vegary going to be in some trouble. He's at half HP. Mystic going to be in some trouble. He's now. May want to disperse just offensively, honestly, at this point, but the silence comes out on Vengi. They're going to try to make something happen here onto the DK. But really, what can they get done? Nice Ghoul Charge on that Frostbolt there from Vanya. He's going to keep him alive for now, but will it be enough? 9% HP. He does get the pet suck off just in time. He's going to be able to stay alive now, and they're going to make the grip swap over onto Chaz. Chaz going to trinket immediately. The silence comes out on his trinket, though. Could he just go down here? He does Stone Form off the DP a little bit late, though. He's going to be disarmed. 10% HP. He may just go down. Shadow of Death's going to be coming crashing in. He does drop the Healing Tide. Oh my god, they're so lucky to survive. They're so low on HP with Chaz, and cool story. Getting so close to killing everyone, but just never able to finish anyone off right now. We are going to see them once again just getting back onto the mage, and can they finish off Vegary? There's the Life Grip coming in. The blink comes out as well. Vanya Durotar pulled to safety there as he was silenced. He was in a lot of trouble. So that's a good move there by Yultraven. Wants to play it defensive. We can see that Vegary in the back here looking for that Shatter once again. Is he going to be able to get it? The Shatter coming out. Onto this DK. The Orb comes out. AMS coming out there for the Deep Freeze. He may have actually muted it. I'm not sure. No, Deep Freeze is not yet available, so Deep Freeze is still up now. Who will use it on? Vanya in so much trouble. DP comes out on him. Deep Freeze on a Vengi for CC. He's going to grip out Chaz the Shaman, and Chaz is going to be in trouble. DP comes out. Gargoyle comes out. They're going to try to all in the Shaman here. Disarm comes out on Vanya, but will it be enough here? Chaz is still silenced. He has nothing left. He's at 10% HP. He's in the Cool Stun. He's going to go down. And cool story, with only 30 seconds remaining, are going to get that kill. And From Cyclone with Love cannot be happy about that. This is supposed to be your free win team. As cool story is last place in the group, but they looked good last week. Last week they were able to get their first win, and now they're on the verge of their second best of 3 win here. They're looking to score another point for their team. The series is far from over, of course, but they are at game point for this first best of 3. So cool story. Can they do it? They're looking strong so far. We're gonna get the map pick here from Cyclone with Love, and we'll find out. It's cool story was really, I have to say that was a well-deserved game. They were the ones who really looked like they were getting all the kill opportunities the whole game, and I was kind of feeling nervous for them because they got people like 10%, they got people 2%, they got people 5%, 9%, all before getting that kill. And I was kind of just waiting to see when they were going to get a kill, but then I started to get a little bit nervous, and I was starting to think that From Cyclone with Love might just kind of be able to give that DK, and they got him down very low a couple times, and it would have been a shame for Cool Story because they were the ones kind of setting the pace of the game. They were the ones looking very strong there, but we'll find out. It is going to be Tolveron as the map pick here for From Cyclone with Love, so we're getting queued all up into that. We do have a tweet here from Jared. Jared says, "Okay then, good game. Cool Story looks strong," and they did. I have to agree, Jared. And got a tweet from Jim. Jim says, hashtag flame on. Shout out to Kiz there. Peter tweets, "What if a team wins the first 2 best of 3? Does the other team still get a chance to win the third?" And he says, hashtag Azael for Super Bowl commentator. No, the team does not get a chance to win the third. If you win 2-0, the series is just over. So that is the way it goes. I'm going to run and grab some water really quick, guys. I'll be back in just a second. And the gate should be open for Tolveron at that point, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so the gates are open, and we're going to be getting into this second game of the first best of 3. Cool Story at match point here against From Cyclone with Love, so definitely a little bit scary for them, man. Can I turn off pet plates? Do people want that? Let's see here. Where would that be? Names. Pets. Yeah, there we go. I can turn off pets and guardians, sure. I can turn off all that stuff. That's fine. Alright. That should be better. Can't wait for Sunday. I can't wait for Sunday either, man. We're going to be doing some big games. Maybe Zuniaki will come in and commentate that day. Who knows? I'm not sure what the plan is. I'm actually not sure where Rylez is, man. Rylez has been letting me down. I was going to be giving him some shit today as well, because he said he was going to sub to my channel and then he never did it. And I was going to kind of harass him about it, but he's not even here, so I can't do it. He ditched. Rylez scammed me, man. But anyway, guys, we're going to be getting started up here. It is going to be Cool Story versus From Cyclone with Love. Hashtag Zuni knows. I don't think Zuniaki's here, man. I don't think Zuniaki's here. I don't know where he is. So, anyway, countdown has begun. We're going to get this game going. Can Cool Story finish him off? Well, let's find out. Is Cool Story going to be moving up here? And From Cyclone with Love starting back. We're going to follow Veggery out here from the gates. He's in Abyss. He's trying to look for this proper opening. And they are going to be trying to get that perfect start here. But you know, what are they going to look for? Is he going to go for the sheep? Is he going to go for the Ring of Frost like last game? It's going to follow Yolchfin here and see how he's playing. There's that Pet Nova coming out. It's going to catch both of those guys. It's going to catch the DK and the Priest. So maybe we'll have those Pet procs, but really not a big deal, you know, as they were dispelled out. And now here comes the DK charging forward. They're going to be starting off onto Mystic. It looks like the Shadow Priest says Vegary was in a pretty defensive position, and Mystic already has his DP ready. Not sure how that happened, but anyway, Silence DP comes out on the Vanya Duratar. Did he stack that on Commentators? I don't know, man. That seemed like some shady business, unless it was a 1-point DP. But Vanya is getting very, very low there. Vegary gonna have to pop the Ascendance. He's gonna drop that healing stream as well. Trying to get some big damage out here, or big healing rather. We are gonna see Vanya pushing forward. The big Halo damage coming out from Yelchfen as well. Mind Blast DP comes out. We have the Insanities being channeled out as well there on the Mystic. And we are going to see the target being Vanya. So they are just going to try to go into this DK, but here's the grip onto Vegary. Vegary going to be in some trouble as Asphyxiate comes out on the Chaz. Chaz now going to be the target here. He's going to be the life grip back, but he's down at 30% HP. He actually sat all of that. Pretty risky plays there, as there was a Shadow Fiend and everything popped on him, and I mean, he's still pretty low. Vegary in some trouble here now, though. He's going to pop the Temporal Shield. He's at 40% HP. He's going to be gripped back. Vanya going to be at 40% HP as well. The Sheep looking to be put onto Vengi, but Vengi not going to be able to be put into that Sheep, and Yelchfen is feared off into the corner. We can see the double grip comes out. They're trying to make a swap back onto Chaz, perhaps. Mindflay and Zanny is being channeled out here onto Vanya. He's going to be able to AMS as that Frost Orb comes out. The AMS does break a second or two early there. DP comes out. He's in a lot of trouble. The Mind Spike proc coming out there as well. Mindflay is being channeled into him. Vegary down pretty low. Did we see the Pet Sack come out there? No, we did not. Who is he looking for now? He wants to get back onto Chaz here. Chaz, though, LOSing. He's back behind the pillar. So he's just going to go onto Vegary instead. We do see that he's going to be connecting over onto him. He's down a half HP. Chaz already down a half mana as well. The Blink comes out there onto the Asphyxiate. You know, not the best Asphyxiate there, really, as he did have that Blink available. But Death Coil is being spammed out. There's a grip. Block should be forced here. Yeah, and he stole that Ice Block. And he's just going to kind of waste it, though. He should have saved that for a bit. I mean, I think he's just trying to show off a little bit going into that Ice Block. But anyway, he's going to send the Ice Block full. And he's just chilling. But he is going to be back onto Vegary here, chasing after him. We can see the DP is going to go up there onto Vanya Duratar. And we are going to have some big damage coming in on him. But he's down to 60% HP. He's catching some heals here from Vengi. And the AMS goes up as well. We are going to be having him just be A-OK, and Mystic looking to try to get some more damage out. There's the Deep Freeze onto Vengi. Asphyxiate comes out onto Chaz. Mystic looking like he is the target, but they're going to swap it over on Chaz. DP comes out. Do they have the Silence? They do gnaw him on that. Do they have a Silence off that? Doesn't look like it, but he's down to 20% HP. May have to Link. He's just going to die as the Soul Reaper procs. Chaz is going to fall. The Link came in too late. He didn't use his PvP trinket, really underestimating the damage coming out from Cool Story. And From Cyclone with Love is going to fall down in the first series. So, wow, what an impressive first best of 3 there from Cool Story. We're going to have to go back to the picks and the bans. From Cyclone with Love cannot be happy about that at all. I mean, like I said, you know, if they wanted to have a chance, they had to win their last 2. And I don't know. I mean, if they lose this, they are completely eliminated. And right now, maybe they're not mathematically eliminated, but they pretty much are. So it's going to be rough, man. But Cool Story, you know, they're showing that they're no joke. They're, you know, team's not taking them serious, so here they come. You know, what will picks and bans even be? I don't know. I mean, I felt like From Cyclone with Love was going to pick Tosan. That's what they did against us, but maybe they felt like it wasn't so good against this setup for some reason. But you know, I think getting Tosan in there wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, he's an excellent hunter, and BM wasn't banned, so why not pick out that BM hunter and get in some cleave? So I feel like getting Tosan in there might not be a bad idea. Just going to be waiting for that next picks and bans page, and here we have